What is up, guys? It is Turbo here, and welcome to episode 62 of the FIFA 14 career mode. Today, we're midway through October 2014, and we have an international break coming up where we have European Championship qualifiers. We're going to play Greece and Hungary in this match, and after our fantastic start with the international team last international break where we beat Portugal and I think it's Northern Ireland, we're looking to continue that form and build on the win and the lead that we have in the group. So hopefully you guys will enjoy watching this as I complete the penalty drill. But yeah, today isn't really going to be about the gameplay. I have a story to tell. So for those of you who don't know, this is of course a joint channel. Believe it or not, it pains me to say those words because I think I've uploaded, out of the 600 plus videos that we've uploaded, I've uploaded, well, nearly all 600 of them. I think there's about 10 videos. Well, I can literally count the videos that aren't like mine on my hand, on both of my hands. Something like that. So yeah, safe to say that we are a very, very, very active joint channel. But yeah, obviously the other guy who runs the channel is Jordan. And you've seen him in some of the videos before. Jordan's a great guy. He has a brother. His brother is 9 years old. And I was on Skype to Jordan the other day. We were playing FIFA, playing GTA. I can't remember what we were doing. I think it was FIFA. Probably was FIFA. And Dylan happened to comment on the quality of my career mode. And, well, I say it as if it's a bad thing. Like, we were just talking, and Dylan happened to, come up with a topic of conversation, which is weird for a 9-year-old, really. But yeah, he decided to start talking about my career mode that I did in FIFA 13 with Southampton. And basically didn't criticise the fact that I was playing as Southampton and I was only 7th in the league instead of 1st. And you might hear my voice, I find it really funny now, and I did back then as well. I just found it so funny that Dylan, a 9-year-old, could criticise me for being 7th in the league with Southampton. And that isn't really too bad. I had played like 4 games at the time. It was very much the beginning of the season, the video that he was talking about. So I found it a little bit strange. By the way, we get so lucky here. What is that defender doing? I have no idea. But I find it a little bit strange that he didn't seem to think that Southampton should be in 7th place. So yeah, that was one talking point. I found that really funny. I had to explain to him that it was only 4 games in and that you can't go straight to 1st. In the first few days, and of course we had to explain to him, this is a FIFA 13 career mode, so we had to explain to him that Southampton had been a newly promoted team, so it was unrealistic for them to be top of the league, stuff like that, just the usual stuff, when it comes to realism in FIFA, and he found it really, hard to comprehend that we weren't top, and I find it really funny to think that he criticised, I don't want to say criticised, that he made a point about my career mode when, he plays on semi-pro. I mean, what do you expect? He's a 9-year-old. I didn't take him seriously. It was just a bit of a laugh, really. It was really funny at the time. And then, further than that, he came up with another point. He said that how I could go from Southampton... sorry. He said that how could I go from Chelsea to Sevilla and then to Olympique Lyon. And I quote him, Olympique Lyon. It was a beautiful conversation. He didn't know how to say Olympic Lyon. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce the club's name, but whatever. He found it funny that I went from Chelsea to Sevilla to Olympic Lyon, who are a team that he probably hasn't heard of, and I doubt he's heard of Sevilla either. But I had to explain to him that I basically made the 2 best teams in the world in the game at the time, Chelsea and Sevilla, and I just got bored. He tried explaining to me that he always stays at one team and just gets them to win the Champions League and stuff like that over and over again, and I was like, yeah. That's what I did in FIFA 12, but I got bored, so I just switched teams, and I don't know, it was a little bit of a weird conversation. This was all while we were playing pro clubs with Jordan. Etienne Capoue with a nice little goal to get his international career underway under my management, of course. We brought him up, we called him up to the team in the selection before the international break, so this is actually his first match in the international team under my management, and he managed to get a goal, so he is very impressing me at the minute, but of course we have a very stable partnership with Yaman Villa and Krabai in the middle. But yeah, back to Dylan. After that, it eventually led to me and Jordan suggesting that I play Dylan at FIFA, and Dylan was more than up for this, of course. I mean, like, a 9-year-old gets excited when he plays FIFA, let alone like against a older person. Like, I don't know, I don't mean to sound cocky or anything, but I mean, like, if you're older, okay, everyone should be winning against a 9-year-old. All right, there is no excuse. And if you're younger than him, you should all be winning against the 9-year-old. Okay, that's the rule. And then I told Dylan that I would play him under one condition, and that was the FIFA 13 rules. And he was like, "What are they?" And Jordan didn't know either, and I found it really funny, and I linked them to it. And of course, for those of you guys who don't know, the FIFA 13 rules are like punishments that you have to do if you get beaten by a certain amount of goals. So, for example, there was one where it was like, I don't know how we didn't score there either. Like, what a fantastic keeper the Hungary keeper is. By the way, I was playing on world class for these 2 games. But yeah. There was a punishment, like if you get beaten by like 7, 8, 9, 11, something like that. I can't remember the goal account, but if you get beaten by a certain amount of goals, you have to let the other user log into your Facebook for 11 minutes without any consequences. Like, I can do what I want. There was another one where you had to make the opponent a tasty sandwich and stuff like that. It was really funny. And I said only under one condition when I play him, and that was if the FIFA rules applied. And he said yeah, but unfortunately we couldn't connect to each other, so we didn't get to play. And me and Jordan just played pro clubs all night. But anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy my story. I know it's a little bit off topic. Let me know if you want me to do this again. I quite like telling stories. I might not do it all the time. I think over the international break it's a really good time to do it. But we have lost first position after a terrible loss to Greece and only a draw against Hungary. I don't know what we did. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know if I should do this again, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!